Mix engineers, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Because you got the tool, don't mean you got to use it all the time. If the kick sounds good, leave it alone. Mixing is about solving problems and not creating more. Don't put autotune on that rap vocal. Always analyze the initial intentions on a song before applying your skill. Your quality will suffer. If you keep trying to do everything that you know on every record, you'll just fuck things up. I'll tell you this. There's a lot we could learn. There's a lot we could do. But the truth is, less is more. And not every song needs everything. Leave the transients. Don't overcompress stuff. Because you watch the video of Jason Joshua compressing vocals with 3 compressors don't mean you have to do the same thing. Maybe your vocals don't need compression. Maybe your drums don't need a bus. Maybe the bass doesn't need to be equalized. When you master the skill of only doing the things that need to be done, you've attained a different level of pro. When you overload each project with stuff it doesn't need, you've lost contrast, you've lost depth, punch. The whole thing sounds flat because you've overdone everything. When it comes to panning, you got to realize there is no left and right if there's no center. You won't feel the width if you've left nothing in the middle. If you've panned everything wide, it's damn near mono again. It'll take you a longer time to learn your tools if you end up collecting so many plugins, so many hardware if it applies to you, and trying to put all of them in one song. You won't have the time to learn each and every one of those plugins to understand how they really work, when you need them, and why you need them. Most mixing tools are multifunctional. We already know a de-esser is used to kill sibilance. But what if I told you you could use a de-esser to control snares, tame them, to control hi-hats? Being minimal with your tools help you to figure out how to solve a wide range of problems with one tool. We all know what compressors do. They control your dynamics, right? But you could use it in a way to position sounds in a mix, make it sound closer or farther away. It's crazy, but it's true. Reverb can make things sound blended, make them sound lost, or even present when used properly. Trying to use all the tools that you have in your arsenal slows down your output because you're trying to fit a million things in each project. As a result of that, your turnaround time suffers, or your projects never get released because after hours and days of mixing, when your ears reset, because they will, and you come back and you realize all the things that you did wrong, now you're taking extra few more days and hours or even weeks trying to fix the errors that you made to resolve the problems that you created. Your ears are muscles. They do get fatigued. You mix for too long, your ears get tired, you don't know what you're hearing. You fuck up the mix so far, come back to hear it. Come on, bro. You're doing too much. Ear fatigue stops you from starting new projects because you're still thinking about all the extra shit you gotta add to your old projects. And worst of all, it never ends. You keep wanting more and more. It's a loop, it's a cycle. When the songs finally come out, you're not satisfied. You still think there's a plugin out there that will solve your problems, there's a tool out there that will solve your problems. That's not true. More than half the time, you've got all you need. Take some steps back, reanalyze your arsenal, pick the ones that you need, remove or delete the plugins that you don't need, and only use what you have to use when you have to use them. Let's get back to mixing.